Hey guys, it's JFCMexotics here, and in today's video I will be teaching you how to handle your chameleon. Now this tutorial is going to be for some of the bigger species of chameleons, such as my panther chameleon here. However, this tutorial will also work for things like Jackson's chameleons and veiled chameleons. Now the first thing you need to know about chameleons is that very inquisitive animals. They're very curious and they're also very smart. So because of this, there are a few ways to get them out. Now, usually chameleons recognise coming out, they know what it is when you get them out, they know they're being handled. So sometimes at some parts of the day you will open up the cage and they will come straight to the front and they will want to come out. However, this isn't always the case. Because of this, sometimes you need to know how to get them out against their will. This isn't always what you want to do, but sometimes when you're cleaning the cage or something like that, you need to get them out and you need to get them out safely and so you're not hurting them. So in this video I'll show you how to do all three. So we'll get straight into it. Okay, so here I'm going to be showing you how to get them out. As you can see at the moment he's quite active. So when he's quite active like this, what you can do is you just reach in right here, you know she's here now. And what you want to do here is, if he doesn't do this, you can just kind of put your hand under one of his hands. I think they actually are called hands. And then all you have to do is just keep one of his hands suspended up. And then he'll kind of just climb onto you after a little bit. So there you go. Just kind of climbed onto me now. You haven't had to do it forcefully. But I don't actually know if there's a name for this, but I just call it lifting up the claw method. And obviously you haven't had to hurt him too badly. Well, I say hurt him. You haven't had to bother him too much to do that. And that's kind of how it works when they're kind of semi-committing. So yeah, that's that method. He's actually shedding his hands. He actually shed a few weeks ago, so I don't know why he's doing his hands now. But he is. So that's the first method. Next up, I'm going to show you how to get them out when they're completely unwilling to come out. Okay, so it turns out that Charlie actually kind of wants to come out tonight. So he's not actually going to fully resist, but I will show you how I get him out when he doesn't want to come out. Basically what this is even if you try and lift up their claw, they will really use all their strength to put it back down and they won't let you pick them up at all. Now this isn't a method I recommend. If you just want to get them out just to handle them and they're doing this, then just give up. Come back in a few hours when they might be a bit happier. This is only in cases where you need to get them out, you need to clean their cage or something, and this is how I do it. So obviously chameleons are very fragile, so you don't want to go too hard, but what I do is I just kind of reach over them like this. And if you just lift up, you can use your second finger here to just literally just pull them up. Now obviously, like I said, he's been quite cooperative today because he's actually quite happy. But on other days you'll have to use quite a bit of force to lift up their hands and physically lift them up. And then that's how you get them up like that. So you actually, when they're not cooperating, you actually have to use a bit of force. And that's how I do it. I just lift under their belly like that, pull them up. That'll kind of make them arch a bit like a cat would, and then you just have to put your finger under their front legs. I know it's a bit blurry, and then pull them up, and then they'll just kind of grab onto you. So the first two methods are very similar. However, one is when they're cooperating and when they're not. Because on the first one, all you have to do is just lift up a claw, just literally just peel it under their claw, and the second time you actually have to physically lift them up. But now we'll put him back and we'll see if we can get him to cooperate with the third method. Okay, so the last method, which is pretty much when they throw themselves at you, might be a little bit difficult to recreate, as it's pretty much when they just want to come out. And basically all they will do for that is they will come literally to the front of the cage and they will pretty much wave their arms at you. In which case you just put your fingers out, kind of like branches, and it will just kind of hop on. Don't know if I can get Charlie to do it here. Oh, I can. No. Yeah, pretty much like that. Just put your fingers out like branches in his cage, and you'll just climb right aboard. He does quite love being handled, so it's not a surprise that he wants to come out all the time. But I've bothered him enough today. There he is. Absolutely stunning chameleon. I love this guy. If you don't know, Charlie is a panther, blue bar panther chameleon, amalobe. So this is him. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I've made this video quite quickly for you guys, but I hope you have enjoyed it and I hope you've learned something from it. So if you have, like I said, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.